The next recipe I'm going to do is so simple, it's almost not a recipe, but it's very, very classic in Italy. It's a bean and tuna salad, and you'll find it's really useful if you like those ingredients, because it's always something you can keep in the fridge. In Italy, they quite often use it as an antipasti. So our favourite restaurant, Pozzo in the Garfagnana, it's always part of their little antipasti plate. But actually, it can be a lovely summery lunch recipe as well. And it is literally just beans and tuna with a little bit of flavouring and a little bit of dressing. So I'm going to use borlotti beans. Quite often, the beans that I use are cannellini beans, which are whiter. I quite like it with the very beautiful borlotti beans. These are the ones that if you buy them fresh or you grow them are in the lovely pink spotted skins. There's nothing wrong and absolutely great to just use tinned beans. Very, very good for you, but very, very easy to use. So all I need are some borlotti beans and a tin of tuna. I usually use tuna that's in spring water so that it's got a little bit less oil in it. And then I need some red onion as well. So I'm just going to put my borlotti beans and my tuna together in the bowl. Very, very simply. And then I'm just going to cut very, very finely as I can, some lovely red onion. And this is, it depends how much red onion you want. I usually do it so it's in very, very fine little half moons. And you don't need a huge amount. Depends on how much you like onion, but it gives it that little bit of zing, a little bit of piquancy to have some nice sliced onion in there. So just give that a really good mix together. And then you need a little bit of dressing. Don't want to mix it too much because you don't want to break up the tuna too much. So the dressing that I'm going to do is just a very simple vinegar and oil dressing. So the oil I'm going to use is just an olive oil. And I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of olive oil to 1 of the vinegar. So that's your normal pattern. Whether you're using lemon juice, whatever you're using, you want 1 of the acid to 2 of the oil. So I want 2 tablespoons of olive oil in here. So I'm just using quite a light tasting olive oil rather than something too strong. And then any vinegar that you want to. Quite often I use a red wine vinegar. This time I'm going to use this white balsamic vinegar that I bought back from Italy, from a small producer. So a tablespoon of that white balsamic. You can sometimes get that here. You can use a dark balsamic if you want to. You can use a white wine vinegar, whatever you happen to hand. You can just put that into a jam jar. I happen to have a nice dressing pot, so I'm just going to give that a shake. You can put your salt and pepper in there. I'm actually going to put my salt and pepper directly into my salad. Let's pop some pepper in and then just give that another little shake and pour that dressing over our tuna and beans and just give that a stir just to distribute that dressing through. You can serve this on little crostini. I've seen it served with drinks in Italy, with little antipasti, just in little shot glasses. I'm just going to serve it for a nice light lunch. So I'm just going to put it over some nice leaves, like that, and then finish it with a little bit of black pepper. So this is our final dish, just tuna and bean salad. Very simple ingredient, very, very good for you, very quick to put together. Something I think you'll find really useful to have in your repertoire. Hope you enjoy it.